Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Stay Hydrated with my sister, Elizabeth Hall.
And my brother, Christopher Hall.
What's going on?
Just chilling.
Brilliant. What a great update for our podcast listeners.
Yeah.
Just chilling. We have a wonderful guest for you today who came in to... We're gonna sort of out him right now. He came into the interview. He needed to change his T-shirt because he got his Greg's steak bake gravy all down his T-shirt. An easy mistake to make.
We've all been there.
Greg's really is an institution, isn't it? It really is a staple. It's needed. Greg's the bakery for international listeners, of which there are 3 of you.
And honestly, let's put that respect on Greg's name. Greg's the bakery, because... Our
cousin used to work at Thomas the Bakery, though. Do you remember?
Yeah. Was it Thomas the Baker's?
Thomas the Baker's. And that was our nana and cousins and aunties. Our mum's from Middlesbrough. And I feel when we went to Middlesbrough, we would go into the Baker's with Nana you can't beat it.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I get 4 gingerbread men?
Gingerbread men, vanilla slices, like the sort of thin pastry with this brick of like solidified custard with the white icing on top.
It's incredible.
Come on.
Do you know what I used to like getting from a baker? And I don't think it's every bakery, but when they have them, I'm
also so hungry, by the way. This is
like... no, me too.
I'm going to start salivating.
This is too much. But... what I love, and not every bakery, but when I have had them, they're incredible from there. A French fancy. Imagine like a French fancy, like 3 times the size of a Mr. Kipling one.
Whoa, yeah.
Just incredible.
Amazing. Jumbo size things as well is something we really need to take a moment. Like a jumbo, like a big Toblerone. How do you eat it? You find a way. But
you find a way. I'll crack out a knife and fork. Like I don't give a fuck. I love chocolate cakes, sweets in all forms.
You really do. Since we started living together, I didn't have that much of a sweet tooth for quite a few years, and then you've really introduced to the sort of like treat cupboard at home sweeties.
So good.
I got you some of those nerd clusters for your birthday.
Yeah,
and they really, really, really.
And honestly, it's half gone.
Yeah,
but I love Greg's, and I love a sausage roll. I've turned my girlfriend she's vegetarian, and so I was like, let's pop into Greg's, and she was like, I don't know if there's anything for me, and I was like, well,
there's something for you.
There's a cheese and onion slice, there's a cheese and onion bake. There's also a vegan sausage roll.
Yeah, no, Greg's really did something special with the vegan sausage roll.
It's incredible. The way it tastes so similar, and spices-wise.
They were the first ones, or one of the first, pioneering.
Felt one of the first. Yeah. To be able to just go, here is such a good option that if there was no regular sausage rolls, all good. Yeah. Because they actually taste the same. They taste as good. They're delicious.
They also do a vegan bacon bap. And vegan sausage baps.
I don't know if they did that.
Yeah. So when I used to do early morning front desk shifts, on the weekend I would treat myself, especially if I'd maybe had a little drink the night before. And I needed something comforting in the morning. I'd go to Greg's and get a vegan bacon bap, vegan sausage bap. What the hell are you talking about?
Around Christmas they have the vegan festive bake as well.
The festive bake.
And that fucks.
No, I mean, maybe we need to save this for a Christmas episode, but when the Christmas sandwiches come out and the Christmas pastries.
That
is something really special. I think we should save it because maybe we could rank everyone's Christmas sandwich.
I think we should maybe do an episode where we do some kind of
taste test
nearer Christmas, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But Greg's in general,
and also
beautiful.
I like the Greg's wedges and the Greg's chicken strips.
Yeah, incredible.
And I like their sandwiches. They're like their baguettes are really good.
The baguettes are incredible. Can I maybe say one critique?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure Mr. Greg
will be
open to sort of a discourse about where we can improve. As much as we would love Greg's to
comment
tell
on
us
how we can improve
could get
the
better
podcast.
podcasting.
Yeah. I love everything about Greg's. I really am a loyal and long-term fan. Sometimes, particularly in some of your London branches, I'd love the fridges to just be a few degrees cooler.
Okay.
I'd love my drink to just be it's like I'd love my drink to be 6% more refreshing. And I think you could play a part in that.
I think so.
And that's okay. Because everything else you do is fucking fantastic.
It's really good. Yeah. Keep
and actually,
going.
if the fridges got hotter, I'd still show up.
Yeah, we're not saying this is not an ultimatum. We're not saying anything. We're not saying, get out of here.
No one's saying get out of here.
We're not saying get out of our high
There's no
streets.
breakup on the cards.
No. It's just we're thinking why not sort of like look into it.
Oh, one last thing about Greg's.
Yeah.
The sort of school pizza.
Yeah. Whoa.
Like.
Yeah. We used to get that kind of pizza at break time.
Right.
They used to sell that at school. 30p.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah. 30p for
a little slice of pizza. That's such a good deal.
Yeah, amazing.
Bring back deals.
Everything is expensive. Bring back deals.
Bring back a deal that wasn't just
2 for
a
1.
regular price. Bring
3 for 2.
It doesn't count as a deal if you're discounting something to the price it was 2 years ago. Give me a deal. Give me something I can chew. I can crunch.
I've also started refollowing someone who does Arbonne on TikTok.
Arbonne?
Do you know Arbonne?
What is that?
It's like products. It's like natural products and makeup and.
It's not Avon.
No, it's Arbonne, but it's like Avon. It's like an MLM.
Right?
Can we say that?
Yeah,
it's an MLM, guys.
It is what it is.
But yeah, people have products and they recruit people to sell more products to more people.
Classic MLM.
It's definitely an MLM, and but I'm obsessed. Me and my friends got so obsessed in lockdown watching people do Arbonne.
Do they know that it sounds so much like Avon? I feel like they've sort of missed a trick.
That is something
there.
we could maybe look into. But basically, so I'm really thrilled because everyone stopped doing Arbonne like after lockdown because I think too many people started it and there was no one actually buying the products. Also, whatever. But I found someone who does it, which is great because sometimes you just need someone showing you Arbonne products just to really comfort you at night.
You love a sort of TikTok cool down.
I've got my favorite TikTokers that I just wind down with. Maybe we'll talk about.
Maybe
we'll
that
do a
could be
shout
next.
out. But the point is that she said you get a 20% discount and you actually get a permanent 20% discount. And I thought, that's not a deal.
Price.
That's probably the price.
Yeah.
And you're just doing like a phantom discount.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it could cost £10 for this mic, but if I tell you it's £12 and I say
10.
you've got a £2 discount.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to all the Arbonners out there.
And all my old school Avoners.
And an Avoners and our Beachbody. Beachbody.
Our Plexus
MLMers.
Queens.
What's the jewelry one?
Oh, I don't know.
MLMs, man.
LuLaRoe.
Crazy.
That's actually fully an MLM.
Yeah.
Outed. Watch Lula Rich on Amazon Prime. It's incredible.
One last thing about Greg's is a corned beef pasty. Mm-hmm. That's what you used to get in Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
And they don't frequent the halls down here. They don't frequent the rooms, the branches down here. But a corned beef pasty, Welsh. If you go north of the M25 and you find a corned beef pasty in a Greg's,
incredible.
Come on. Delish. Also, is there a 24 hours Greg's in London?
Remember Not to my knowledge.
When I used to go out in
incredible.
Newcastle with my friends who had gone to uni there, 24-hour Greg's. What are you talking about? What are you doing?
I can't know that I live in a world where that exists, but just not in my town. Yeah. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and blank that info out. I don't have time to move to Newcastle.
No.
But
not right now.
Not right now. It's something I'll unpack in my 30s.
Yeah. We'll get into that and really sort of work out how we can make that happen for you.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who is northern, just like the 24-hour Gregs.
Just like the 24-hour Gregs, yeah.
Is our guest. Our guest this week is absolutely hilarious. We had a wonderful chat. If you have seen him on stage, you are incredibly lucky because he is an exquisite comedian, so sharp, so funny, so quick. I remember maybe like my second and third gig that I ever did, this person was on the lineup and I was like, that's how you fucking do it. And he's super friendly and so lovely to boot, and was very welcoming and nice to me in my early stand-up days, and is still friendly and nice to me now, which is good.
To boot.
And is very nice to you. Yeah. He's going on tour in September, October, November and December. So make sure you go see him on tour. The show is called I Haven't Won the Lottery, so here's another tour show. And here is another episode of Stay Hydrated with our guest, Josh Jones.
Stay hydrated. First thing in the morning, tired and yawning, what you gonna do?
Hello, we are here with the hilarious and ever delightful Josh Jones is here.
Hello,
Yay.
thank you for having me. It's been, I was a bit late because I was covered in gravy. I got to the train station and spilt a steak bake all over me.
We've all been there.
Yeah, such a stereotype though. It's just embarrassing, isn't it? Get to London full of gravy.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
have to go and get changed.
Oh my God, look at this big station.
Yeah, no. And I came in, I was like, this building's lovely. Just covered in gravy. The people at reception was like, who's this fucking weirdo?
Yeah. The bright lights of the big city.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, you got here in plenty of time, went to Greg's as as we all should do more.
Yeah.
And then
I did a new trick to get to London. I don't think it's a trick to brag about, but to save £100, I got 2 trains, so it took 4 hours. Don't recommend.
Yeah.
Unless you want to save £100, which I did.
I think £100 is like,
Yeah.
that is worth it.
So I got on the train at 7:30 to get to London at 11:30.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
4 hours saving £100. That's really, really
Yeah.
good.
So
Also, another trick, if you, sometimes it will say like, oh, it's 2 changes or whatever, and it's this much. If you look at where it changes, and then you go and buy 3 individual tickets,
it's
that can be
cheaper.
much cheaper.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
There you go.
fountains of knowledge here already.
Yeah. But I had a 2-hour nap.
Nice.
Woke up, had some steak bake, had half of it, the other half went on my shirt, and now I'm here. So
Now
that's
you're here.
A good day.
Good day. And you live up in Manchester.
Yeah.
Amazing place.
Yeah, I love it.
Love
But
it.
I'm from there, so I'm very biased. And I tried to live in London.
Yeah, I
and
was going to say.
I did 2 years and I was like, I can't live here. So I've moved back. And then I moved back to Manchester, was living in the city, and now I'm living the furthest out of the city I've ever lived. And my boyfriend's like, I think it's a countryside. It's not. It's like still on the tram line.
Right,
But
okay, yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, the trees.
Yeah.
So
The sky,
yeah,
the
it's
space.
so nice. And it's like a nice part of Manchester because I moved in with my boyfriend and he's got like a real job.
Yeah.
And I'm from like North Manchester, so but this is a nice part of South Manchester, and all my family are like, oh my God, you've made it. I'd like to shag my way into a really good postcode.
Hey, how else do you do it
I
these
know.
days?
But we've got a Gales. It's looking
Wow.
really good. It's looking really good.
Life is looking
Yeah.
really sweet.
Yeah.
How long have you been with the fella?
A year and a bit.
Nice.
A year and a bit. Yeah.
Lovely. And he's from Manchester as well.
No, he's from Peterborough.
Okay.
But he lives in Manchester, yeah.
Nice. How did you meet?
Was it Hinge or Tinder? It was Tinder. It was Tinder.
That's a Tinder success story is good going.
I've literally just got a new phone and I thought I'd get a new number. Don't recommend it. It has been a nightmare. But I was deleting all my old contacts from my old phone and there were so many people with the last name Tinder. It was crazy. It was crazy. But one worked.
One worked,
And now
that's
his
good.
real last name's in the phone.
That's good.
Yeah.
You've progressed to actually this is your name.
Yeah.
Do you have any Tinder horror stories?
When I was living in London, I went on a Tinder date with a guy who basically he'd moved into his mum and dad's garage because he was spending thousands of pounds on puppets, but like proper real life puppets. And then he was showing me pictures of the garage and all the puppets were like hanging down. And he was very into, like
Pinocchio puppets.
Yeah, but like thousands of pounds. And he's moved into his mum and dad's garage. And he was showing me a thing where he was like, I've just bought this, and it was like a tampon machine, but he was going to, like an old school one from a pub.
Yeah.
But he was going to try and put cigars in it. And I was like, I stayed for about another hour because I was really interested. I was like, you're intriguing.
This is now not a romantic date.
Yeah,
this is now like a human observation study.
I left before it got dark, but I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
So that was my weirdest one. And then there was another one where we didn't even... So this was in London as well. I think my worst dates were in London.
That's right.
And so I was gigging at the Comedy Store, and this guy worked in... He was like the clothes people in the West End. I don't know, wardrobe.
A dresser, yeah.
A dresser person. So then he was doing the show, and he was like, all right, well, I'll meet you near where the Book of Mormon was, and we'll go for a drink. And then so I'm stood there, and this guy who I'm camp, but like camp as Christmas comes like do you when like camp people are in a bad mood, it's quite funny. They're like, oh yeah. So he's like walking across the road like, oh, like smoking, and he like flicked his cig, and I was like, and I went, hi, and he went, hey, and he went, oh, I've had a real bad day, and I was like, oh no. So I was like, oh, I think there's a bar up there, and he went, we're not going there, we're going here. And I think he took me to like the Alchemist. So it was like a cocktail place.
Okay.
And then so he like took me there and was moaning all day, all the walk about his day. I'd just met him. And then he was like, you sit down, I'll get us a drink. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then about 4 minutes later, he came back and he was like, they're taking too long, we're going somewhere else. So I started like buttoning up my coat, and it had like buttons, and I could see he was like, come on. So I was like, oh God, I'm so stressed. And then we left, and then he was like moaning, and I said, oh, we can rearrange like if...
tonight's not the right
It
energy.
feels like tonight's not good for you.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, no. And he went, no, it's fine. He went, it's fine. And then he went, unless that was your get out of jail free card. And then I said, do you know what it was? I think you've been quite rude. And I just walked the opposite direction.
Good for you.
Well done.
So I was like, and that was like, I've grown. And then I phoned my agent. I was like, I'm moving back to Manchester. You can't stop me. It's my life.
The men down here. It is good when you're on a date, or you're dating someone or whatever, and like when you get to the point where like sort of you've grown up a bit or whatever, and you go like, I don't want to be here anymore, so I'm gonna go. Or like if someone's like, should we get another drink? And if you're not enjoying it, whatever, and it does feel good when you've like grown to a place where you go like, I think one drink was enough.
Yeah, I'm done.
Or this is the end of our time together.
Yeah,
because we've must have all been on some dates where you would have sat down and gone through with that date with that guy.
Yeah, I would have, like, if it was 2 years before, I would have sat there for hours just listening to him moan.
Yeah.
Can I circle? It must be really tough to be a puppeteer.
Yeah.
And dating, because it's like,
How do you broach that?
The puppets.
But was it his job being a puppeteer,
It's
or was
like-
it a collector?
No, it was a collector.
But it's like proper puppet storage is them hanging from the ceiling. I get it. That is inherently freaky deaky.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like comedy when you tell people that you do comedy, like, they're like, I'm like, no, it's my job. Like, I do quite well.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm like, no, promise, like, I
yeah.
do quite well. So it is kind of a bit like that. But this guy was living in his mum and dad's garage with his puppets.
Yeah.
I could see past that. He was actually just also quite insane. He did do a little puppet hand while he was on the date. There was loads of stuff going on.
I mean, I love a man with a passion.
Yeah.
Passion, skills.
A passion and a focus and a drive. And if yours is puppetry, hand and Pinocchio.
He was very charming, and he did have gorgeous eyes. But I feel like if I stayed, my eyes would end up like in a puppet. Yeah.
Great horror movie. You like horror movie?
That would be good, actually.
It was a bit intense, but he was lovely.
Okay, good.
Good.
Do you like horror movies?
I like stabbers.
Okay, yeah.
Like I like
Slasher.
The film that I find the scariest is. Did you ever see Prom Night?
I think so.
With Brittany Snow. Is it Brittany Snow?
Yes.
Pitch Perfect. So basically, she's at school and she comes. So this is at the beginning, so it's not a spoiler. She comes home and her family have all been murdered. Like a dad and I think even a brother and a mum, all been murdered. And it was a teacher who was obsessed with her. And then he gets arrested. And then 3 years later, it's her prom night and he's escaped the asylum.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that. That sounds incredible.
Good. Idris Elba's the cop.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really dramatic. But when I watch it, I always have to Google the actor to be like, it's just an actor.
Yes,
Right,
it really scares
right.
me.
I'll literally watch that tonight.
It's so good.
Yeah. Okay. What were you going to say?
I get scared just from trailers.
Yeah.
So I'll just freak myself out. I'll go on YouTube and sometimes YouTube will like pop up like a horror film trailer and I'll watch it and then I'll lose sleep. I'm quite bad with horror films.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a wet blanket when it comes
Really
to that.
bad. I always try and say to Chris, like, once you're in the horror film,
True. If we
you
go to a
get through
cinema,
the first 25 minutes and you know the type of scary it is, you're fine.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Do you like ghosts or stabbers?
I will do, and I'll do anything. I do like. I sometimes I find when I'm watching a horror film, if it's like, oh my God, this is really scary, and then it's like, here's like the monster in the corner, I'm like, okay, silly.
Yeah.
Silly. Whereas when it's people
People
it's
is
just
so
fucking scary.
Yeah.
And I don't, but with prom night, I don't know, like, I think this is a bit like up your own ass sort of thing, but I was like, oh God, that'll totally happen to me. Like a stalker obsessed with it.
a teacher. Yeah.
So like,
This is so relatable.
I'm like, oh my God, it's my life.
Yeah. Poor Brittany Snow.
Yeah.
That could be me.
Yeah. So I don't know why when it's like a stalker and stuff, I'm like, oh, it's going to happen.
Yeah. It might
I
already
love
be
that.
happening.
Yeah, it's such a weird. It could be you, but like, yeah, it's
Lord, you here?
yeah. And then also, I do like the Hannibal Lecter.
Okay.
Oh,
I do
nice.
like that.
Yeah.
I like the series Hannibal because
Okay.
I find him very fit. That guy, I can't remember his name.
The actor.
Yeah, who plays Hannibal. You'll know him if you saw him.
Yeah.
I think he's like Dutch. I don't know where he's from.
Dutch.
I guess he was Dutch. I don't know. He's from Europe. He might be German. I think he was in one of the
Mads
007.
Mikkelsen.
Yeah. Where's he from?
He is
German.
from.
Oh, he's 59.
Danish.
Danish.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
There
From
you
Denmark,
go.
which is not Dutch.
No. But I was like in the same.
Dutch is Holland.
Yeah.
I was
Danish is
in
Denmark.
the same area.
There we go.
Sort of.
Yeah.
They're near each other.
Yeah, near.
Europe.
He's Europe.
For
European.
sure.
But yeah, he's very. I love a bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah,
Nice.
he looks good.
Yeah.
Got
So,
something about him.
Yeah, he was a very convincing serial killer.
Maybe I should watch that as well.
It's good.
Okay, exciting. I watched one called Presents the other day, which has Lucy Liu in it. Which I'm going to support anything Lucy Liu does
Yeah.
from now until the end of time.
Heaven.
But it was a horror film, but from the perspective of the ghost. So they're walking around and like the presence
Just
is
under a
like,
blanket for the full film.
Just
two eye holes.
Yeah, but it was pretty good.
That's
and
crazy.
the ending, I was kind of like, you know, when it's like, it was this the whole time, and you're like,
Was it?
was it? Because it
Yeah.
didn't feel like
Like
that.
that.
But
Is it a film or a series?
film?
Film. All
Film.
right.
And Lucy Liu kind of plays like this, like
She's great.
she's kind of like a bitch and like kind of a bad mum and like
I'd love her to
favourites
slap
one of
me.
them.
Her,
Ooh.
and,
She
her
would
and
slap me
Mariah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch Charlie's Angels?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come
Do you know at my old flat in London, I stay there sometimes still because a comedian took my room.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll stay there, and I put a big Bette Midler poster on the wall still there, and I put I don't know why I went in CEX when I was living in. Sometimes when I feel depressed, I'll go get DVDs because I'm like, oh, the past.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know why.
No,
I just
I like
feels
that.
really
I feel that-
nostalgic.
Yeah.
So I went and got Charlie's Angels on DVD from CX.
Yeah.
And it came with postcards of all 3 of them. And I put it on top of the mirror. Went round the other week, still there.
That's
I mean, how can you
incredible.
take that? I mean,
You can't take that down.
You can't take those girls down.
Yeah.
No.
How lucky that it was still
What-
in the DVD. What a
I
find.
know. That's amazing.
It was great, actually.
What a find.
Are you a fan of Charlie's Angels or Charlie's Angels Full Throttle?
Which one's... I like the one with the skinny guy who smells the hair.
That's the
First
First
one.
one.
Yeah, he does come back in the second one though.
Yeah, because the... Oh, can we give a spoiler? It's a really old film.
Come on.
It's
and
an
also,
old film.
it could never spoil the film because it's incredible.
But the guy who ends up being like, oh, we didn't know you was a bad guy.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy. He was in, what's it called? Walking the Mile. 8 Mile. Not
Yeah.
8 Mile. Green Mile.
The Green Mile.
Not the Eminem one. The
Green
one where
Mile.
Tom Hanks can't wait.
Green
That
Mile.
one. Yeah. So he's like a crazy guy in that. And he's
Whoa.
really scary in that.
In Green Mile.
Green Mile. Because I remember that film used to scare me as a kid.
What's his name? The
I don't
guy
know why
who
I was
plays
watching it.
The one that they've been looking after the whole time.
Yeah.
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 Knox.
The one who
Edward
sleeps
Knox.
with.
Yeah. He also was
Sleeps
in
with Drew Barrymore.
Fargo.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
He knocked
the
around a
film.
little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, this is honestly, this was a film that I watched every night after school.
Yeah, Charles
Rewound
Angels was one. Coyote Ugly
Oh,
was
Amazing.
a big
incredible.
one. Because my brother was like, why did you... Because I came out at like 19 and he was like, Josh, you used to dance on the table to Coyote Ugly when he was like 8. And I was like, no. It's like, my dream was to just be one of those girls,
Yeah.
which
It'd
is
be
actually
amazing.
quite weird. But
No, I think there's like a performance element.
I know, but for a young kid, it doesn't matter what gender they are. Like, it's just
Wanting to be like a dancing
I'll be
barmaid.
pouring vodka on my tits at 8 years old is quite mad.
Oh, H2O.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's a completely normal fantasy. I think I
Yeah.
did that as well.
Have you ever been to one of the Coyote Ugly bars?
No, that's my what I want to do. I think for my birthday
Is go.
and get. I think I want to get just wrecked at Coyote Ugly.
So I've been to 2. The one that was in Manchester and then the one in London.
Yeah.
Do you know Keisa, the comedian?
Yeah.
She took me to one in London. And then, but the one in Manchester, it was so depressing. I don't think it's still open anymore. But basically, we went and it was like a weeknight and there was hardly anybody there, but the girls were still like dancing. And I saw one of them go to the other one. It's your turn now. And I was like, oh no, it's really sad when they're not enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
enthusiastic about it, and I feel like maybe people who go in like the UK or whatever, they're
Yeah.
not like. They're just going to be eating their burger,
Yeah,
and
it's
like,
mad.
oh god, there's a girl dancing.
I
Yeah.
almost wonder if it should be like, guys, we don't do that on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
It should be Friday, Saturday
Yeah,
only.
minimum.
Yeah.
There's got to be 80 people in here,
Yeah.
and then we'll get on the bar.
And what I found really weird is that they did Bewitched. You know, some people say I look like my dad, and I was like, this shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
This isn't the right song at all.
Yeah.
That's a bit too hoedown.
Yeah.
And we want a bit more
I was
like rock.
expecting
Want a bit
after
more
that it'd be
throwdown.
like McDonald's. Like, what's
Come on,
going-
everyone.
Yeah, crazy.
What they do also have in Manchester now is a Hooters.
Whoa.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't really go. Now I'm a bit of
Town.
a suburb
Well,
girl. I
yeah.
don't really go in. I go in to do some gigs and then I
then
just
I'm out of there.
back in the suburbs with the trees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There is a Hooters now.
Yeah. I've been a Manchester City person for years, going out on the town. But now
Down the
I like
village.
going to a place called Altrincham. I'm quite
Very
posh.
nice. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
quite posh now.
Living the life. Alderley Edge. Is that
Yeah,
near
that's
you now?
lovely. Yeah.
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 So you're on the way to Chester. Are you on the way to Chester?
Yeah, sometimes on my post it'll say Manchester and sometimes it'll say Cheshire, and when it says Cheshire I'm like, fucking get out of my way.
Yeah.
Everybody
You can't
needs
stop
to
me now.
move. I'm rich.
Yes. let it be known.
I love
I'm
it.
doing very well for myself.
Yeah, but it's because I've moved in with someone.
Yeah,
Right.
love.
Yeah.
Has your boyfriend come to comedy
Yeah,
Yeah?
quite a few times. Yeah,
Quite a
but
few
he's also not like
all the time?
obsessed with it. He doesn't really know who anyone is.
That's
And
good.
to him, it's just my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm good at it, but like he's not like, do you know, some people I've
Groupie.
dated. Some people are a bit too into it. Whereas he's not. He don't give a fuck, really.
Yeah, my boyfriend has now gotten the idea of some shows I don't want him to come to. But for a while, he'd be like, "Can I come?" And I'd be like, "No."
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Well, why? I want to support." And I was like, "No, but like it's a new material, or it's like this, or like it's just a show that I just want to do without knowing anyone in the audience." But that took him a little while to like understand that some shows aren't for you to come see.
My boyfriend likes coming to work in progress shows, new material, because he knows that I've been working all day and he likes to see me see if it works and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas I think with gigs and stuff, he's like, well, I know you're going to do well. And I know all those jokes.
Yes.
So for him, he's like, well, yeah, Kush did well. He wants to see me challenge myself.
Yes,
But yeah, he's like, he's into it, but he's not like properly into it. And this is the first time I think his career is more interesting than mine, and I've never really dated someone like that before.
Okay, fair.
And I feel like it's nice because like in my head sometimes I'm like, I could just become his housewife. I could do that. So this could be my last
I need
tour.
to run away from the rat race. I've got, I'll retire in Cheshire.
Yeah, now I'm in Cheshire sometimes on the post.
Yeah, lovely. And what would you do? What would be a day in the life dreaming if you were just a housewife? If you were a housewife, not just a housewife.
I've been cooking loads recently. I've been cooking. We've been having people round. I've been the hostess with the mostess at the moment. So I've been baking loads, doing everything. Been making my own bread. I've just been like living that life. And I've done stand up for 10 years and I've done it 6 nights a week. Some like a lot of the time 7 nights a week for a decade. So now I gig 3 or 4 nights a week and I have like 3 or 4 nights a week at home and I love it.
Lovely. Yeah, that's so nice.
Have you entered into the era of making cooking an all-day affair? I found that the better I got, the more I'd be like, I'm just going to leave this stew on 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
I'll be back floating in and out of the kitchen.
Yeah, I'll have stuff like cooking and then I'll be like, I could bake some bread to go with this while I'm here. Just while I'm here, I'll bake some bread.
While I'm in the kitchen. That's
I love
incredible. I think getting into bread is my next thing.
Elizabeth's a great cook.
It's difficult, I think.
Yeah.
I've been making some mistakes. The hardest thing about cooking is I'm dyslexic, so sometimes I'll read stuff really wrong.
Right.
Like the other week, I tried to make a lamb, right? And I was like, oh, that seems really quick. But it was like 7 minutes per 100 grams. I put it in for 7 minutes. I was like, this doesn't look good. And my boyfriend was like, it's not. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm a bit of a messy cook. I'll always clean up after myself, but I'll always like get it on the wall or the floor or the cats. Like someone's getting sauce on them. Yeah. So
I think that's a sign of a passionate cook.
yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
Yeah.
I've never really had evenings in my adult life because I've been gigging every night.
Yeah.
So I've been like really enjoying, like, wow, this is what like a normal life feels like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Home in
yeah,
the
yeah.
evening.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
It is. It must be such a new sensation.
Yeah. Because I've been on the circuit for a while now, so I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I can just stay in. I've been watching the Vikings. Been like, living my life.
I've heard about
Really
the
living the
Vikings.
life.
Yeah.
Do you have a nice big suburban kitchen as well to really like spread out in?
Yeah, and it's got the table in the kitchen.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, it's the poshest place I've ever lived. All the bins have the numbers laminated on them. What? I know. I literally, it's like Desperate Housewives. It's insane. It's actually insane.
Wisteria Lane.
I feel like Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when she wrote that book, The English, remember she became an author when she was
did
living
she?
with Guy Ritchie in London.
Did you see when she tried to become a comedian?
No.
On YouTube. It was on one of the late night shows. It's really awful. It's
Is
quite
it?
fun to watch, actually.
Bless her.
Yeah.
I mean, stick to what you do is amazing.
Yeah.
Stick to that. Madonna fan, music wise.
Yeah. I've never seen her live, but I think she's all right.
But where our passions really intertwine, Josh.
Yeah.
Is with the one, the only original American Idol.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
I was so scared you was going to say someone I was like, I'm just fine about.
Yeah.
But I'm obsessed with Kelly
Obsessed
Clarkson,
with Kelly
yes.
Clarkson, yeah.
So that's my big dream to go and watch the Kelly Clarkson show in America. That would be my make-a-wish if I got ill.
Yeah.
But I would love to go watch Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah. I think she puts on a great show.
Yeah. She doesn't really tour over here because she's got kids.
I know.
So she just
bring them.
She just, bring them. I'll cook for her. I'll make them bread. But like...
They'll have fresh bread. Yeah.
It's kind of Cheshire, Kelly. It's good enough.
Yeah.
And but I would love to go and see her live. I watch her on YouTube live every day, more or less, and listen to her a lot. She's always, do you know when you do the Spotify wrap up, it's always like, you're in the top 0.001% of Kelly Clarkson listeners. I'm like, yes. I'll kill anyone else who listens more than me.
Yeah. I'll make sure I'm in the top.
I'm number one. Yeah.
Do you have a karaoke? So people who don't know, Kelly Clarkson has a talk show. It's now one of the most popular.
It's insane. She took over Ellen's spot when Ellen got cancelled for being mean.
Kelly Clarkson has a talk show. She does karaoke.
Yeah.
So she sings a cover or one of her songs, often sometimes a deep cut album track, which is so fab, on the show. Mm-hmm. So she sings like 5 songs.
Yeah, mad.
Like original performances a week.
Yeah, live.
And they're incredible.
It's insane. And her band's all great.
Yeah.
They're great.
What are some of your karaoke faves?
Her best covers?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Do you think? I love when she did Fall In by Harry Styles.
Yeah, that was good.
Good one to go.
She did Wide Awake.
Wide Awake was amazing. Katy Perry.
Yeah. She's done... Recently, it feels quite basic, but she's done some really good Celine Dion ones.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I just like her being like, I can do anything.
She can sing anything.
And I like it.
She did Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing recently as well.
Yeah, and because I watch them all, I watch all the karaoke's. This is how I learn who singers are. Because I literally only knew who Kelly Clarkson was, really. So then, I'm like, then I'll go listen to the original.
Yeah.
I'll be like, so that's how we learned who Teddy Swims was.
Yes.
That Aurora. Or whatever
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because she did that Running with Wolves or whatever.
Yeah.
That was great. So yeah, I'll listen to karaoke and then go listen. And it's how I find out about real music.
That's good. She's
really
educational as well.
She is. She's teaching me a lot.
She offers you everything.
We loved Stay Away, her Mooner cover.
Yeah.
Stay Away.
I also love when she did Josie's on a vacation far away.
Oh, yeah.
What song is that?
I don't want to lose your love tonight. Yeah.
I really like her doing Reba McEntire. She did Reba at the Kennedy Center Honors. She was like the one honouring her, or whatever you call it. And it was so bad because basically Reba McEntire's like this stepmom to Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband. So in the honorary thing, she was like, thank you for being like a great grandma. And I cried. Watching it, I was like, I don't even know these people. Why have I got a tear in my eye? I don't even get emotional over my own family. But like these people I've never met, like, thank you. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, they're just like us though.
Yeah.
We love them.
Yeah, it's great.
Do you remember when she won American Idol?
Well, I didn't watch it live.
No.
What year was that?
It was like 2000. Yeah, I don't think we could have watched it live, but I remember it being on. I remember it being on the news, and I remember her coming and singing Miss Independent, on Pop Idol or something.
Yeah,
and I did like Will Young, but I was really jealous that Kelly was an American winner and not our winner.
Oh yeah, the Americans have a lot of the best singers.
Yeah.
We've got some good ones.
Tom
Great
Jones.
Adele.
Leona.
Yeah, Adele. Yeah. Tom. There's some more.
There's got to be. There's
Duffy.
Duffy. When I get to Warwick Avenue, does anybody ever get off at that train station and not sing that song?
Yeah.
I don't think so. She put Warwick Avenue on
Did
the
you
map.
put Warwick Avenue on the map?
Joe Cocker. Is that his name?
Yeah, I think so. There must be some more contemporary.
I don't know. Well, I don't
Joe
know.
Cocker.
It's like new in British.
like
Harry Styles. Oh, I
Harry
like
Styles.
Jade.
Oh,
Oh,
Jade.
Jade.
Little
Yeah,
Mix.
come on.
All I've got in my head is Joe McElderry, and I can't
Who's
get
that?
Joe McElderry.
I saw him as in
Joseph.
Yeah, he was in Joseph. He was the Pharaoh, and it was like, I forgot until I watched it. I was like, the Pharaoh's only in it for like 2 songs. But when you watch a musical, they always give the celebrity the role that's like, but they're not in it as much.
Too much.
One song, pop in, pop out.
But he did great. But the guy who was Joseph was really good.
Really good.
Yeah, really good.
I haven't seen it since I was quite young. But it's got some good tunes in it.
Yeah, it was good. My boyfriend took me for a present, and then his mum found out, so she came as well, and his dad. So we just went and watched it. It was nice.
Beautiful.
I'm not desperate to see that musical again, but I've got some good musicals booked soon.
Manchester has some great ones coming up.
Yeah, we've got Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
I've got 6 in
And
the
then
new year.
I was going to say, have you seen 6?
Not yet, but I've listened to the music. But I'm a big history nerd, and I love the Tudors in general, so I read a lot about the Tudors. So I'm quite excited.
13 going on 30 is coming to Manchester soon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I do. We are very lucky. We do get some of the good ones, but also, like, we've had some that I'm like, do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'm like, I wish there was more options for this weekend, but we'll see.
Fair. Yeah. But you got like 3 theatres, 4 theatres?
Yeah, we've got like 2 big ones in the city that are like for musicals, the Opera House and the Palace, and then we've got Salford, the Lounge.
Quite a lot
And
come to
Hope Mill.
Salford.
Yeah, Hope Mill. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good for like, I saw a smaller one there recently, which was really good. But yeah, Salford's huge. Yeah, I'm doing mine in there, but I'm doing it in these 3 rooms. I'm in the middle room, which is like 500 seats.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
And then they've got one that's like, I don't know, 3,000.
Whoa.
And I saw The Woman in Black in there twice. Loved it. But
Woman in Black is spooky.
it was so good. But the first time I actually like let out like a because she was stopped at the aisle right next to me, and I was on the aisle seat, and I was like,
Yeah.
this
Scary.
crazy. I loved it.
Did they do the bit with the rocking chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
love that bit.
I've seen it twice, 2 different productions, and one was a bit cheaper than the other because the first one had more special effects, and in the same bit, like there's a jump scare with her, and in the first time I saw it, it was so good. It was like her face come up behind the curtain with lights, but it was like, how did they do that? Do you know what I mean? She actually looked like a ghost. And the second time you guess, they probably didn't have the budget because she just came out from the curtain and went, rah.
Just like walking across the stage. It's me.
Yeah. So I was like, they must have run out of money on the second one.
Fair enough. You mentioned your tour show.
Yeah.
You're off on tour.
Yes, in September.
Exciting.
Yeah.
You were saying this is
Yeah. No, it is. It's exciting. No.
your 4th hour
4th hour show,
in 4 years.
Yeah.
That is...
But tour's going to have the best of 2 of them because I didn't tour one of them.
Amazing.
So just took it to the Fringe. So yeah, I think it's the best show I've ever written. I think it's got my best jokes in it I've
Nice.
ever written.
Nice.
That's really exciting.
Yeah. So it's fun.
What can people expect from it if they have seen you before?
Oh God, I'm trying to not talk about.
Yeah, if it's different. Oh yeah,
I'm trying to not talk about bumming as much.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I saw a work in progress of yours, and you kept being like, "I'm not going to talk about bumming," and then you're like, "Okay, one bumming joke."
I have one, but,
But also
it's
talk
really
about
good.
it.
I've just talked about it loads.
Yeah, but have you stopped doing it?
No, but I don't do it as much.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the house
Yeah,
now.
I'm in the house now.
But people are still people are still bumming.
Bumming, yeah. So I've got one bumming joke, but it's more. I don't know. My shows are never. I'm never like there with a theme. I'm never trying to change the world.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna entertain you. Like I just want everyone to have a good night out. So it's just loads of big jokes, big routines.
I think that's a really interesting thing to talk about because I think you can get really, really. Well, I have been really consumed when I've been writing my stand-up shows of being like, what's the point? What's the point? What am I saying? What am I saying? And I think I managed it quite well last year. And I think my hour before that had like I had like a sentence at the end that was like, by the way,
yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah, it was like, by the way, like just have fun and live your life. Yeah. Whereas, but you do get you are, but like it is like this is a comedy show. It doesn't need, and I feel what's been nice is that there's been a couple specials that have come out recently that are just an hour of
stand-up
silly jokes,
and
just fun jokes that don't have like this was the whole point of this or a theme or whatever.
Yeah, and also like a lot of I do a lot of like stag and hen do's and like I still do like loads of rugby clubs and stuff. So I filter all my material through those gigs, and at those gigs you can't really be too self-indulgent. You've just got to be funny.
Yeah.
So like all my material by the time it goes on tour has been done in rugby clubs, like on Saturday nights to people in a small town who've just come to watch the comedy. They don't really know who anybody is. So your jokes just have to be good to do those gigs. And so I've never been, I have a lot of friends who, you know, they have to write about a theme, and themed shows are good. Like I can enjoy them, but like I love like club comedy. Like I like comedy with like actual tears, belly laughter, sort of stuff. So that's the aim.
Yeah, and I think you can definitely see that when you perform. You just like do have like bullet point. Like it's like joke, punchline. It's so good. Like you're such an incredible comedian, and you can really tell that you've been in like rooms where you're like, there's no space for me to like just listen to this, or you know, because I can be quite storytelling. Yeah, and I think sometimes I'm like, I've told this story, I've maybe gotten some laughs because of the way I've told it, but it hasn't been a punchline really. And maybe if I was in a sorry, that's my father calling me.
On your laptop?
It's come through there.
Oh my God, science. I didn't know laptops could do that.
On WhatsApp.
On
you can get WhatsApp on your laptop.
Oh, it's game changer.
On podcast.
WhatsApp on your laptop is incredible.
You back.
Oh my God.
In a sec.
But when you speak, do you like...
It's like... it's like that, what was that thing? Hello? With the big... And I think if I was in a club, a rugby club, I'd really struggle because or it wouldn't go down as well because
but you still tell stories, but doing them in those environments really makes you figure
sharpen them.
Yeah, because they can be quite like, you know, they paid £12 for the night out and they want to be entertained. So you have to fucking go for it.
Yeah. Have you had are there any horror stories of when?
Not really.
I'm a really good comedian.
I've had bad gigs.
Yeah.
But they're very rare.
Yeah.
It sounds so good. Sounds so forgetted. But I occasionally have a bad one, but like I've got enough material in the bank to be like, if this new stuff isn't flying, I go back to the old.
Just change it.
And I'm always writing new material, so I'm not really... Obviously, I want to do good in the gig, but I'm always like trying to make that new joke work. So I'm never really, if I come off, I'm very critical of myself. But I'm always like, how did that joke work? How did that joke work? And I like grade them, if you know what I mean. So I don't really remember like the gigs that are like, oh, that was awful. Because I'm critical of every gig. It's quite bad, actually. I wish I enjoyed it a bit more.
But that's kind of classic.
Yeah.
Every comedian.
I do enjoy it, but I'm very like, that joke needs to go, that joke needs to, like...
Yeah. Well, it's also a means to an end. Like, you're at an amazing level and you want to keep going. Like,
you want to get better.
Yeah, you want to get better, and that's the whole point of doing this.
Yeah. But do you find it weird watching him?
I think because when I lived in America for a bit, and then Chris started doing comedy like while I was away. So it was a bit like, oh, Chris is like now doing stand-up and stuff, and it was kind of like, oh, okay, like live your truth. And then when I came home, I remember the first time I was like, just like pit in my or like
Yeah.
tightness in my chest. Like I was so anxious. But then
And that was a bad gig, wasn't it?
that was, yeah, it was like the first gig I ever saw and he kind of bombed. I was like,
but you were learning.
Yeah.
Oh, I did learn from that one.
Yeah.
well,
I
and then
remember-
Chris
and-
also was kind of like, by the way, that's the worst gig I've ever done.
Yeah.
Just to like give you a reference point of like, that is not, when I
Yeah.
say I've been doing stand-up, like
That's-
that is not
I was
That's
like,
not the
please.
standard.
the
Yeah.
norm. But then I went to Edinburgh with Chris and teched his show.
Yeah.
So by gig 158 of that fucking Edinburgh
You
run,
were fine.
all good, no
Yeah.
more
I've
anxiety.
seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it
Yeah.
if he freezes. So
Yeah,
it's all
yeah,
good,
yeah.
you know.
That's good. But yeah, you've got to die loads at
Yeah.
the beginning to get
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Like, and even now, like, I'll do jokes at bomb, but you just been going long enough to be like, I'm fucking bombed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes if a gig's bad, you're like, there's genuinely nothing I can do to make this a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So we're going to all have to settle with a 5.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that if you guys are.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
And you do annoying. You obviously do learn more when it
you have a
goes
shit
wrong.
gig.
Yeah.
Of course you.
Yeah.
Oh, when I get to a gig and the audience are great and everything's going great, and then you just go on stage, you're like, yeah, I had a good gig, but anyone could have. Like,
Yeah.
it was an easy gig. And don't get me wrong, I prefer those gigs.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, in the first couple of years, you need tough
Yeah.
rubes.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and I feel like doing like rugby clubs and stuff, I feel that is definitely I feel you're putting yourself in the fire there.
yeah, but I've always been, I enjoy them. I
Yeah.
really love them.
Yeah.
Like, I love a flat roof rugby club for comedy.
Yeah.
Because they are normally small ceilings, like packed in.
Yeah.
Just loads of like people. Because as well, if you go to their town where nothing's going on,
Yeah.
everybody's there because it's like, oh, there's something in our rugby club when there's nothing on.
Yeah.
So like, it's packed and
Yeah.
they're just there for
People are up for it.
Yeah, they're just up for a night out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Affordable drinks.
Yeah.
There are already a few
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
And sometimes the gigs that I have been a bit anxious about,
Yeah.
like have been some like like, oh my god, I'm not sure this crowd is going to take me, not sure what's going to happen, and then
Yeah.
it's been fine.
Yeah.
You don't really know what's going to happen until you walk on stage. And even sometimes it's like, I think if it was like your audience or your tour, you might get a bit complacent and like, they already love me. And then you get on stage like, no, they don't. Like, you always have to kind of not judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
And I judge it by the first joke.
Yeah.
Let me get the first joke out of the way.
Yeah.
And then figure out what other jokes I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Do you know
See
what I mean?
where you go from there.
Yeah.
And when are you going on tour? This fabulous tour. September.
Yeah.
And you're going all over the UK and Ireland.
All over the UK and Ireland. Also, I'm doing Leicester Square in London, so please
Amazing.
come to that.
Yeah, that'd be fab. Are you doing the Limelight in Belfast?
I might be.
Maybe you are, maybe you're not.
Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe
I'm not going to tell you.
I don't know where. This is a secret. I don't want anyone to come. No, I don't know where I'm doing. I think
Fair.
it's the Limelight. I didn't book it.
No. At
I love
all.
it. It's a secret.
Josh, this has been delightful.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
No, yeah.
Thank you for coming
me.
down. Are you doing much with the rest of your day in London?
I don't want to. I'm doing another podcast. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, you've got
Yeah.
to get him in.
Yeah. You're part of a press day.
Yes,
This is
fabulous.
press day. Kelly does them, so do I.
Exactly. Favorite, if you had to pick one Kelly Clarkson song to listen to, only one. No, you can have 3.
Okay, Piece by Piece.
Whoa.
But the Idol one where
Yeah.
it's slow
Okay.
and emotional. Mine from my latest album.
Yeah.
And just because everybody knows it, it'll be because of you.
Nice.
Just
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
everybody knows it, so it's like it's nice that other people can sing along as
Yeah.
well.
3 quite three quite emotional ones, just to sort of bring, just to sort of
Yeah, one's about a mum, like what
Yeah.
she learnt from her mum's like bad mistakes, and one's, you know, break up with her ex, and then one's about a dad leaving,
Yeah.
but she loves her kids. So yeah, just
and that's-
you get everything.
That's,
Lizzie going.
yeah, that's kind of depth that Kelly's offering, actually.
truly.
So,
Recommend.
Yeah. I might chuck in I Do Not Hook Up just as like sort
Yeah,
of walk
fun.
out just to bring it up again.
Yeah.
But no, we'll keep it.
I want to end on a samba note.
End on a samba note.
Yes. I want depression.
Because
That's
of
all
you.
my songs before the show is not. I might just have really sad ballads before I go on stage.
Yeah, perfect. Just to
so everyone's
really
in a
bring the
bad
energy.
mood.
I
Yeah,
love that.
perfect. Well, go and listen to Piece by Piece live version Because of You and mine. That's your homework for this week. And thank you so much. And go see
Thank you.
Josh. Follow Josh Jones online if you don't already.
Oh yeah, and I need
And
to
you
get
have a
better
podcast.
online. And I have a podcast.
Go listen to
I'm
Chatting
not
with
good at any
Cherubs.
of this stuff. Chatting with Cherubs.
Follow Josh Jones. Where can people find you online?
Google it.
Google Josh Jones.
Hey, I'm on Instagram,
I
and
guess-
I am posting more because I've been told I'm terrible at content. So my friends are pushing me into it.
Content, like the content, comment on the content, and go see Josh Jones on tour.
Yeah.
We love you. Thank you so much
Thank
for being
you
here.
for having me, and lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Thanks for being here, Elizabeth.
No problem. Thanks for being here, Chris.
And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
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 Just before bed is good for your head. What you gonna do? Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.